We are here in beautiful Queensland. Not quite sure where though, Chris.
No idea. It is lovely though. Just kidding, we're in Finch Hatton. What are we doing here though?
Here to check out a few rainforests, waterfalls, but also heard there's a few cheeky trails. Bit of a new network going on.
You're not wrong, because World Trail's been out here beavering away in the forest, and we've got about 15 k's of new airflow to come and check out. We've got a whole weekend here. It's still going to be tight, but I reckon we can probably get that first shuttle. Get a move on? All right, let's do it. Ew! There he is now. I think we got it! Yes! Morning, sleepyheads, and welcome to Finch Hatton.
14.5 kilometres that has been built so far of like a 96 kilometre trail network eventually, which is exciting.
Yeah, and all the mountains around here are going to be just covered in trail. About a 55-minute drive from Mackay. We're in an old cane field here, I think, which has been processed into these sick jump lines. Big bickies, black, bungai are blue. Can't wait to get stuck in.
You can ride all the trails either in the air or your tyres on the ground, you know. And there, again, most of the obstacles, probably 90% of the obstacles are quark knuckles.
So you can have an inside line that's easy and safe, and then the outside line's like a bigger shape that you can get some nice air off.
Friends and family can always ride down with like more experienced riders in the family, so you can get the whole group moving down at once, so you're not waiting for each other.
So fresh.
I think we're going to a gorge, the Finch Hatton Gorge.
I have heard. Whoa, look at that one down there.
If you're going to be riding your bike in like 27 degrees with 90% humidity, you probably want a dip somewhere in the day. And if you like waterfalls, you're in the right place.
If you're up for a pedal, taking off in the morning is a really good way to go. There's an access trail all the way to the top, which is fantastic to get a few laps in. But if it's a little bit warmer later in the day, you can always jump on the shuttles with off Canberra as well. Again, great little shuttle road right to the top, and yeah, you can lap it up.
So everything is sculpted and it works in with our design philosophy of blended earth. Nothing sharp and pointy like BMX tracks. Everything blends into the mountains, and they're all airflows, so which means it's progressive expansion. So you can learn to jump and then learn to ride. And so there's a multitude of things in just 15 Ks.
You go faster the more you pump. Doesn't seem right. Where's the dirt? This hotel, the Criterion Hotel, was built in 1906, and there are actually 3 hotels in Finch Hatton at one stage. This is the last remaining, and it could very well have been removed off the face of the earth itself, but it didn't in 1958 during the floods. But it's still standing, and we're staying here, and it's lovely.
There's also an orchestra.
An orchestra?
Yes, an orchestra. There was a rugby team. There's a lot going on.
The thing that I get excited about, yeah, it's great for mountain biking, but there is a living, breathing culture here with the cane industry. You see cane harvesters driving down the street, you know, cane cutters sitting in pubs. That style hasn't changed in 100 years.
Yeah, a lot of people are just picking up bikes and getting back into it, and then you've got people coming from all over.
Closest thing we've got to decent trails from back in Andy, so it's pretty good to be out here.
Every time we're here, it's usually at the weekends, but the car park's always full.
Yeah, we've just watched it progress. As more trails are getting built, it's just getting more traction.
Stage 2 would probably be split into 2 pieces, but there's another 80 Ks of trail, and that's up on top of the mountains. All the big boulder fields, the gravity stuff, the downhills and enduro stuff, and cross country, and a beautiful point-to-point trail from Eungella. Really nice old chalet that sits on a cliff up there. It's 120 years old and looks over the valley. It starts there and comes all the way down into town.
Bikes are packed. We've just come up from Finch Hatton, which is just down in this valley here. Bit of a ramp up on this road, super steep, lovely drive up, and as you can see, it's sick up here.
Eungella is an Aboriginal name, which actually means land of the clouds. Turns out they have about 2,200 mils worth of rain up there.
We must be here for the staff party. Oh, it's so good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It burns your legs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man. I can, yeah, sleep well tonight after that. All right, Em. I think that'll just about do it. Sadly, the end of our Queensland adventure. We've seen some amazing new mountain bike trails, some beautiful rainforest. Have you had a good time?
It's been an impeccable time. Awesome having a little dip yesterday at the waterfall, which was a nice little drop in the middle of some riding. And yeah, really excited to get back for when the new adventure trail comes into play as well.
Yeah, we're at like 765 meters of elevation here, and if they use even half that to make the trail, it's going to be so good. But for now, we're going to leave these warm climbs, head back to our respective homes. You've been watching Flow Mountain Bike. We'll see you next time. A lot of people, they seem to think that it's sort of moist in Queensland, but I'm not seeing the humidity thing, honestly. It's fine. The only reason I'm doing this is the money, all right?
We're on the same page yet. It's not because we like bikes or anything.
No.
Cheer! Energy!
If these walls could talk, eh?
That's why we have you, Chris.
Now we're cooking on gas.